So they came back, and I was like, oh my God, Brandy just snapped. Like, you know how you like let stuff build up, build up, build up, and then you just explode? Brandy exploded. I was like, oh my God. The people all around was just like watching. I would have been so embarrassed. Like, oh my God. Like, I would have walked away. I would have been like, I don't know these girls. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the camera would have been following me over to the bar to get a drink or something. I would not, I would have been embarrassed as hell. Anyways, so they at the table, and you know, after Brandy shaded Laura, which was not cool, everybody was silent because, you know, Laura, you know, she handled it well. Everybody was just silent. You know, she took the little check and, you know, she just sat there. And then Brandy started talking again out of nowhere. It's talking about how all of them is talking about her marriage and all of them is dogging her and all of them. And then Laura was like, well, I just want to clarify, like, I've never talked about your marriage and stuff like that. And she was like, then they start arguing again. And then Jackie was just like, I brought it up. It was over. It's done. You know what I mean? And then Jackie started yelling at Brandy, and Brandy was like, don't yell at me. And then she was like, I'm yelling at you because I'm trying to tell you, like, it's done. Like, Brandy was wilding, though. She was wilding. So I feel like Jackie was just trying to, like, tell her to just, like, stop. You know what I mean? Because she was starting to get out of control, and she got out of control. But with Jackie yelling at her, she spazzed out. Like, she spazzed out. Her and Jackie start yelling. Then they start arguing over the whole prostitution thing. And then they start arguing over the husbands because Brandy told Jackie to get Doug out of the basement. And then, you know, Jackie went in on her about her husband and how she's stupid. And then when she called her stupid, that was the trigger. Stupid was the trigger. Once Jackie said stupid, Brandy stood up and was just like, you know, and you notice Jackie sitting right next to Brandy. So Brandy stood up, and then Jackie's like, I wish you would. Jackie didn't even stand up at first. She was like, I wish you would. And then she stood up. And then when Jackie stood up, I guess Cheyenne, Dr. Bryant stood up. And then when Dr. Bryant stood up, Brooke stood up. Because, you know, Brooke don't like Dr. Bryant, Cheyenne. And Brooke was like, I drag you. And then Dr. Cheyenne got rowdy too. Dr. Cheyenne like, do it. Drag me. Drag me. I'm like, not the doctor. But... So then, you know, the security there trying to separate them, and Brandy get away. She trying to run around to go try to like really fight Jackie, and Jackie's standing over there like, if I push her, you know what I mean? And then that's where we get the title from. Brandy yelling, you can't even spell wife. And I'm like, I would have been walked away. Like, you can see the people over there just watching them. Like, it's so embarrassing. And Dr. Cheyenne, and then Brooke telling Dr. Cheyenne she dressed like a person on Dancing with the Stars, you know what I mean? And then Dr. Cheyenne Bryant telling Brooke that she always been a scary HOE, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, why are y'all acting like this? Like, what happened to the sisterhood? Like, it was going well for 5 seconds. Like, oh my God. Yeah, and then Brandy just like exploded. She started knocking stuff off the table. Everybody was trying to calm her down, and then she just walked off by herself. She was just like, all of them are talking about her marriage, and she just can't take it. It's just a breaking point. She don't want to be around none of them, and she just exploded and like walked off into the beach. And then the episode like ended, and I was like, and Laura and Jen was over there. Laura like, you okay? She's like, I'm okay. And I'm like, and you know, Evelyn on the other side of the table ain't even trying to get in it, because Evelyn the main one that was talking about her husband. So it's like all this anger need to be going towards Evelyn. And like, yeah, Jackie was just talking about her husband, but she brought up Doug first. So it's like, what? I just thought the whole situation could have been handled better. And ain't Dr. Cheyenne like, ain't she like a therapist? So could she not have led the conversation better? You know what I mean? I just feel like that was a fail for Black women in that moment. I really, really, really do. Like, to see them explode and act like that, it's like we need to learn how to handle our emotions better before we get to that point, because the underlying emotion is that Brandy is hurt, and yeah, that's the underlying emotion. She's hurt, you know what I mean? And that they're using her pain, they're weaponizing her pain, you know what I mean? And it doesn't feel good when people do it to them. Like, it doesn't feel good that they're doing all this to each other. So why do they keep doing all this to each other? For likes, clicks, views? I guess that's the answer. But I don't know. It was a fail on the Black culture overall. I've been cut off so many times. It was a fail for the Black culture overall, Black women, to see us act like that, for the world to see us act like that. But I mean, I guess it's a win for reality TV, because that might go down in one of the reality TV histories. Yeah, I thought Jackie was gonna explode. Like, so y'all need to quit giving Jackie so much. It's because Brandy just like, what? But that's it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. What y'all think about the episode. And like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.